once the higher self recognizes that you're just too damn old in your thinking, not necessarily physically, you're just too damn rigid, you're just too damn stubborn, you're just too damn arrogant, you're just too damn insistent upon what you think is true and how life works and what is real and what's not real, that it's so unlikely that you'll ever get back to realizing that you're the creator of your reality, that you can shift your condition. Then at some point, higher self goes, well, this is a waste of my consciousness. Let's just drop dead. In fact, it will kill you if you're a waste of time. You are a God, but you're creating puniness. You're creating a tiny little contracted little life. And then you wonder why, oh why, you don't want to be here anymore. Why do I feel so bad? Oh, why isn't life on my side? Because you're not on your side. They don't want to take care of themselves. They don't want to take responsibility for the fact that they've created the present state of being and their circumstances. They do not want that yet, but that's okay. Those people will die or shift into a different parallel reality. That's up to them. It's their free will. But we, those that are desirous of change and a new paradigm, can make those changes, can choose to be that change. What will happen to the people on the play? They will disappear. Duh. You can't have a play going on while the stage is under construction. So what? So what? It's just people. They're just people. They're just people. There's plenty of them if you haven't noticed. Completely interchangeable. If you're too attached to people, you've simply projected a portion of your well-being into one of the chess pieces, and you're forgetting the grander scheme of things. So right now, what you see, to a large extent, in your physical life, is no representation to where your life can be once you start taking control. Even if you think, well, no, it's reasonably good, the only one you have to thank for that is your highest self, not letting it go too far out. But your life could look way worse if your unconscious was in full and total control only. You would not know what the heck's going on. So if your life is reasonably okay, you have your higher self to thank for that, not you, in most cases, unless you've taken full conscious control already. Does that make sense? Okay. So, nevertheless, this is far from what your life can look like. Do you believe that? I'm not saying this is necessarily a bad or negative thing. I'm just saying if you are even under the contextual assumption that what you see now is, it's pretty good. It's like 60% what I want it to be. No, it's not. This is 99% what you don't want it to be, even if you're content with it. You've grown content with it. This is absolutely unlike anything you want this to be. This can turn into a fairy tale where everything is possible. That's where you want it to be at. So know where it's leading. Know that it's not leading you to anywhere you want to be, even remotely. So you have this no-nonsense policy field towards yourself, this absolute prioritizing of your frequency, this absolute clarity. This is who I am. This is what I want to feel. I want to feel good, so I'm going to think everything that connects me to the vibrational state that my higher self agrees to and can come through me. That's my sole priority. Also, for me, this is full surrender, because for me, it doesn't make sense to live in any other way than this way. So for me, it's not even a question like, oh, do I think I can do this? Well, if I can't, there's an alternative. No, there's no alternative. So this is the only thing. So I know it's going to work, or I'll die in the process, but I don't care either way.
Yeah.
So.
Me too.
Sweet. Well, that's really, really good. So wake up to something important. Otherwise, kill yourself. Because there's no sense in living your life without this. And you very well know what that is like. Otherwise you would not be here. So make that agreement every day that you either kill yourself or you dedicate yourself to something important. Is that a little extreme? Awesome. You guys are true seekers, true students. I like it.
But if the file cabinet isn't ready, if it's tilted, if the person construct has not developed, has not trained its awareness to be able to understand information and appropriately sort of integrate it, then you will find that those people end up in psych wards, or they will not be understood, or they will find that their social life takes a I don't know, jump for the words. Is it possible that some of the spiritual concepts have played into his perspective? That's definitely a possibility. I've never felt any type of guilt or responsibility. I'm a good person, my intentions are good, and I want what's best for everyone. Don't give a fuck about your family. Don't give a fuck about your children. Don't give a fuck about your parents. Don't give a fuck about your partner. They mean nothing. They mean nothing. They are reflections. They come and they go. Fuck them.